so I was completing a rather regular task that I like to do pretty much every day at this point. I am of course talking about reading the comments of my most recent video, and I mentioned this because what we are talking about today, I was made aware of it purely because of a comment I received yesterday. You should talk about the bypass of the clothing moderation since people have swear words on their clothes. This is mostly on TikTok. So to this person, I'd like to say thank you for sharing your knowledge of this issue with all of us. I honestly think that part goes without saying, and I would also like to say a very sarcastic thank you because now I have to head on over back into the realm known simply as Roblox TikTok. You know, with my previous TikTok video being just less than a week ago, but hey, this comment made it sound kinda serious, and so I decided I should at least do the honours of checking out what's going down. And I kinda have to admit that this is considerably worse than I had initially thought. You see, for this video to be possible and for me to even begin doing any kind of research, I had to commit an act that I had hoped would never ever happen. I went over to the App Store on my phone and I did it, guys. I downloaded TikTok. Anyway, actually opening up the app, I decided to start with a simple search of Roblox bypass just to see if anything would actually show up, and I have close to no words for what appeared other than just wow. But before I show you guys what I'm currently looking at right now, I do have to ask, please leave a like on this video just so that we can kind of spread the word around about this, because it truly does seem like it could be a much larger issue than we realise. Also, let me just add this in there too, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's not be missing any Chloe Games videos now. Like I said, when I searched up Roblox bypass, I really expected a very small amount of results to appear, if anything at all, but there is actually a lot of videos here, and so many that I was literally scrolling for like 5 minutes and I still didn't come across the end of the results that keep refreshing and spawning in. The first video to appear under this search result was captioned as "That's how you get it past Roblox lol," and just from the thumbnail alone I can already tell that this is literally a whole tutorial on how to bypass clothing on Roblox, which is exactly what that one comment warned me about. Like, people bypassing clothing on Roblox has been around for the longest time. I don't know how they do it, and I don't necessarily want to know either, but the fact of the matter is that the Roblox TikTok community didn't come up with this idea. The only problem here is they are obviously spreading it around at a concerning rate, along with entire tutorials on the exact details on how to create Roblox clothing that contains swear words. Now, of course, I'm not going to show these videos for the most obvious of reasons, but the comments here are, for the majority, filled with people thanking the creator for showing them how to do it, like this is just any other normal tutorial. Oh yeah, guys, you know, I love when people make tutorials for useful things like how to make pancakes or how to bypass the Roblox filter. That's so cool of them. But I did manage to come across just one differently natured comment. Wow, swearing in Roblox with the children around. She's so cool. And the person who posted the TikTok even replied with "OMG, thank you, so sweet," heart emojis. But the next video along is kind of similar nature, and it's absolutely still on the topic of breaking the Roblox terms of service and still bypassing the filter. But this time it's listing different ways to bypass all kinds of words, and some of them here are absolutely worse than the others. Basically every video here when I search for Roblox bypass ranges from bypassed audios or bypassed words for the chat filter, or even bypassed decals and shirts. I've also noticed that there is a pretty big mix of videos dating back to June in 2019 or videos from literally yesterday, so it seems to be a pretty active part of this side of the community that continues to share their bypassing techniques. Sure, this is a problem that certainly needed to be addressed, which is where I think we should leave it at. What I'm trying to say is, please guys, do not go out of your way just to witch hunt any of these people. I'm probably gonna try my best to censor out any names just to minimize this as much as possible, but yeah, do not go sending hate to anyone I mentioned in this video. It's not gonna solve anything in the slightest, and honestly would probably just make things a lot worse. I suppose a pressing question here would be like, is there literally anything that we can do to tackle this issue? And honestly, I'd probably say ultimately no, other than me talking about this right now and bringing even more awareness to it than already exists. But besides, Roblox already does a seemingly incredible job of keeping on top of any new bypasses that people either create or just happen to discover, and I would assume that's why the bypassing part of the community, or specifically the Roblox TikTok community, continues to remain as active as it is. Every time Roblox fixes or patches is an old bypass, they feel like they have to put out their new and updated ways of bypassing. Kinda doesn't make sense, because you would think that spreading around the exact way that you bypass an audio, or literally the link to your decals or clothing, therefore making them somewhat popular and a lot more known on Roblox, which would just lead to helping Roblox and assisting them in being able to take them down quicker. But hey, like I said, this has always been a problem that Roblox has faced. People have been bypassing anything and everything that they possibly can for the longest time, literally for as long as I can remember, so this really isn't anything new. It's not some kind of incredible revelation that no one has ever seen before. I just now realize, thanks to the aforementioned comment on my video, that a fairly large portion of the TikTok side of the Roblox community is dedicated to posting videos of themselves bypassing in some way, or literally even video tutorials showing everyone how they can do it too. I think it goes without saying, my friends, I don't even need to mention this right now, but do not break the Roblox terms of service. Don't bypass the filter or create bypass clothing or decals or audio or literally anything that you can possibly think of. Also, let me just reiterate that you guys 100% should never send hate to anyone, not even the people mentioned in this video. Like, you don't even need to go and find these people. Plus, if you were to go and find them, then you'd probably have to download the TikTok app to do so. And come on guys, nobody wants that. I also decided to just quickly search up Roblox TikTok bypass on YouTube just to see if anything would pop up about it on a completely different platform. And there's nothing really talking about it specifically, but there's weirdly several videos on something they list as viral Roblox TikTok hacks, and most of them seem to be related to Adopt Me, which we discovered last time that Adopt Me takes up a pretty big portion of the Roblox TikTok community, but that's completely off topic and almost nothing to do with the bypass stuff that we mainly talked about. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of these Roblox TikTok users who literally show people how to break the Roblox terms of service. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.